brings. Kicking things off with your career timeline, we can see your pre-2025 roles at Teletrade and Podale Industrial Group. Then there's your time at RIA.com in 2025, leading right up to your most recent fixed-term contract at ERC Highways, spanning from November 2025 to January 2026. Daria, having this recent direct counsel experience gives you a massive advantage, doesn't it?
Yes, it really does. Working in the Highways Technical Services team was just a fantastic experience for me. It helped me understand exactly how the council environment operates on a day-to-day basis. Honestly, it's the main reason I'm applying for this parking operations role today.
Section 1. Communication and IT skills. Navigating systems and correspondence. Now, a crucial part of any modern admin role is how well you handle daily systems and interactions. So Daria, if I were the hiring manager, I'd ask you this. How do you ensure clear communication? And what IT systems are you comfortable using day to day?
Well, I'm very comfortable with Microsoft Office 365, especially Word, Excel, and Outlook. At Highways, I was using Outlook every single day to answer public emails. I also find that I learn new software very quickly, like the council's bespoke street scene IT systems. I use Microsoft Teams all the time to chat and troubleshoot with my colleagues. And back at RIA.com, I use spreadsheets daily to track tasks for our morning Scrum stand-ups.
Section 2. Customer service under pressure, handling the public calmly and professionally. Daria, as we all know, the public can sometimes get quite frustrated, especially when it comes to parking permits, suspensions, or appeals. So, how do you handle difficult customer inquiries when the pressure is really on?
I strongly believe that providing good customer service includes making the customer feel heard, understood, and informed. During my time at Teletrade, I managed calls from clients who had complaints, so I learned how to always stay calm. Then, at the council's Highways team, I regularly answered public queries about permits. I found that even if someone is quite angry, if you just listen patiently and give them a clear update, it completely changes the situation for the better.
Section 3. Managing time and data, deadlines, accuracy, and strict compliance.
Over in the parking operations team, you'll need to process a huge volume of information quickly, but also completely securely. Daria, how do you manage your workload without close supervision? And crucially, how do you ensure sensitive data is protected? Because my contract at Highways was short, I had to learn to work independently very fast. I actually wrote out my own guide of processes. My daily steps are quite organized. Step 1, I assess which tasks are the most time-sensitive. Step 2, I plan my day using my Outlook calendar. And Step 3, I constantly monitor the shared inbox and task dashboard so nothing gets missed. This kind of structured record-keeping helps me work with a very high level of accuracy. I also noticed you have a background with RIA.com's Scrum framework. That's pretty unique for a local government CV. How did that specifically help your time management?
Oh, it helped a lot. Working in fixed 2-week sprints with daily stand-up meetings really taught me how to self-organize. I had to juggle preparing documents, answering emails, and talking to colleagues all at the same time. It built really strong habits for prioritizing my work and hitting strict deadlines.
And looking at data protection, you've got a very solid track record across multiple industries. You completed GDPR training at RIA.com, followed strict confidentiality protocols at Podale Industrial Group, and used secure document management systems at Highways.
Exactly. I take data protection very seriously. I'm completely used to processing sensitive information correctly, whether that's financial data or public records. And of course, I'm very keen to complete any specific data protection training the parking operations team might require.
Section 4. Teamwork and council experience, thriving in an open plan environment. Now, a hiring panel always wants to know how well you'll fit into the physical office space and the team dynamics. How does your past experience prepare you for our multi-team council office and the specific demands of civil parking enforcement? I feel my past experience perfectly bridges the gap to what parking enforcement needs. In Highways licensing, I worked within a permits framework, dealt with public questions, and used bespoke systems. Now, parking enforcement requires processing permits and appeals in a very fast-paced admin setting. While I might need to learn the specific civil parking rules, the foundational skills, like checking documents, organizing data, and clear communication, are exactly the same. I'm eager to bring my Highways experience directly over to this role. And what about the actual office environment itself? Council offices can be incredibly busy, open-plan spaces.
I actually work very well in active open-plan offices. At RIA.com, the office was large with different cross-functional teams working together, so it was always busy.
I learned how to balance communicating with my team while keeping strict focus on my own tasks. When I joined the council at Highways, it felt very familiar to me. I know exactly when to collaborate with the team and when I just need to put my headphones on and focus strictly on my data entry.
Section 5. What Daria brings today. The final pitch to the panel.
All right, Daria, to bring this explainer to a powerful close, what unique value do you bring to the ERYC parking operations team? Basically, why are you the right person for this job? I am a strong candidate because I can bring immediate, reliable value to the team. First, I have proven administrative experience right here at ERGC, which means I already know the culture and the systems. Second, I bring calm, solution-focused customer service skills to handle any frustrated public calls. Third, I'm highly adaptable to bespoke IT software and workflows. And finally, I am just very enthusiastic about continuous learning. I really want to bring careful support to a service that directly impacts our residents.
That is a fantastic pitch. Thank you